What's going on? What's going on? Happy holidays to those who celebrate whatever it is you celebrate. If you don't, what's going on? What's popping? I hope all is well with everybody. I'm chilling. I'm doing all right. I'm gonna pull some cards and see what's going on with the collective. What's going on for y'all? And make sure you say happy birthday to the Capricorn sun signs. Happy birthday, Cap City. I hope all is well with y'all. I hope you are having a wonderful birthday season. I love Capricorn energy. It's one of the dopest in the zodiac because it's the only one that ends a year and begins a year. So just that alone ought to tell you how dope Capricorn is. So make sure you do some research on your Capricorn energy. You got it in your chart. Okay, we all do. So you do want to take a look at what's going on because we got a lot of energy that's going to be there. All right, let's get some cards out here. Let's see what's going on with the collective for Capricorn season 2025. Messages for the collective. What we got going on? What we got going on? What they need to know. First card out is Judgment in reverse. Let me get another one. Two of Cups in reverse. What else we got? Ooh, okay. The Magician in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot going on in reverse. So everything is going back because the Magician and the Judgment energy is here. So this telling me some return to sender shit is in effect. Okay. For sure. Yeah. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely some return to sender energy here going back. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Everything came out in reverse. So this is energy to me for sure of something being returned, something not being received, not being accepted. Okay, because it's no good. It could be malicious in intention, especially with the devil in reverse. I mean, Judgment in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Somebody doesn't have the power they thought they had, or their power is no longer it's no longer available. You know, it no longer works for them. It could be that there were two people who for some of y'all this is a lover. Okay, or this could be somebody that you once had a enduring connection with, a loving connection with. Could be family member, could be a friend, could be a lover, could be somebody who's crushing on you that you ain't interested in, or maybe you don't know. This could be somebody who's trying to do some manipulative shit. Um, it could be that there's somebody who I'm getting for, you could be heterosexual, and there could be somebody who around you is openly, gay, or they may be on the low having feelings for you, and they're trying to manipulate the energy to get you where they need to get you so that they can bust a move on you. You may not even know that they're doing this. But whatever they was doing is not working because with the Six of Pentacle energy in reverse and the Six of Sword reverse, somebody was trying to keep you stuck. Somebody could have been trying to put you in a compromising situation of some sort. But with the Ten of Sword in reverse, that's just not happening. It's just not happening. None of this shit is going down. None of it is happening. If it did happen in the past, it's not happening now. It's no longer working. If this is spell work, it is being returned to the sender. People are getting whatever they sent out. That's what I'm getting here. So it's not working. It could have been more than two people. It could have been two people who got together to try to put you in a disadvantage so that you're not able to move forward. Somebody could be trying to block your thought process here is what I'm getting to. So it could be chakra. Somebody could be messing with your chakras. Okay, trying to mess with your chakras, trying to overpower your sacral energy and your chakras like your willpower, which is the Judgment energy in reverse, your thought process, which is the Magician and the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. So, yeah, because 6 plus 10 is 16, and then that breaks down to 1 and 6, which is 7. So your thought process, how you think, how you see things with the Magician in reverse here. I just feel like somebody's trying to manipulate your mental, and if they used to be able to manipulate your mental, it's not working. Nothing is working. I don't know what the hell this is. It could be a plethora of situations, but whatever it is, it's a no. It's just not working. It will not work. It stopped working if it did work. It's not going down. It's not happening. It's just not happening. All right. Let me see what else we got with this, and we're going to pull some more cards. I'm just getting a big, fat ass, emphatically not. No, 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 no. The power this person thought they had, they no longer have it. The connections they had to maybe do something, they're no longer doing it. Somebody could be trying to pay someone to do something, and somebody took a look to see Like somebody could have went to a spiritualist and said something about you and said that they wanted to do some work, and the spiritualist may have asked them, what they did to you, that you would want to do this, and this person could have lied. But a real spiritualist is gonna confirm before they do that work because they know that shit's gonna come back to not only them but you. So they'll do some work. Someone who they'll tap in and be like, okay, is this person sincere? Is this person really telling the truth about what this person did to them or what happened to them? And if their guides and their angels are telling them that they can move forward with you, then they will. But somebody getting their money back, it's like, nah, I can't do the work for you. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I can't do it. Yeah, death energy. So death magic with the judgment energy in reverse, it backfired. Okay? It backfired. Don't even worry about it. Keep doing your return to sender prayers. Okay? All you got to do is set your alarm a couple times a day. And you could set it up so that whenever that alarm goes off, you have a prayer already programmed in your mind and it run through. Make sure you include return to sender. And people think that they can cloak themselves, like with the magician energy in reverse and the 10 of sword reverse and the 6 of sword reverse. Somebody tried to cloak themselves when they did whatever they did, when they sent this death magic so that it wouldn't come back to them. That shit ain't working. The universe ain't dumb. I don't know why people think the universe, they could outsmart the universe. Like, come on. That ain't working. Now, some people will do spell work because they see it works with some people. Like they'll do it on someone and then it work on someone. So then they'll try to do it on you and think that it won't work. It'll work on you. But when it don't work on you, they'll figure, okay, well maybe I need to come harder. So they'll try to come harder or they'll try to continue doing what they were doing and it's not working because some people vibrate on a frequency where they are susceptible to spell work. Some people are not. So you can send spell work to a person that don't necessarily mean it's going to work. If that person is vibrating high enough where that energy is just not on, it's not going to reach them. It's just not going to reach them. And that's just the truth of the matter. So as long as you're vibrating on a high frequency or as frequency as high as you can, a lot of spell work will avert you. You might feel minor little hits from it, but it ain't going to be nothing to stop your flow, to the magnitude in which they hit. What's this 2 of cup energy in reverse? Evidence. Okay, so somebody is trying to stop your love life. It's for some of y'all. They're trying to figure out if you with somebody, if you're not with somebody, because they don't want you to be with somebody else. This could be somebody you left, someone you was jealous of, or like I said, some of y'all got people crushing on you and you don't even know this person is crushing on you, but they could be trying to sabotage your love life. You could be a dude and you got homeboys, and every time you meet somebody or try to connect with someone and you may yo, this is the one I like. You tell your homeboy, yo, I like her, or I'm gonna see what's up with her. He always got to downplay or talk bad about, who you point out for whatever reason. It could be on the low that he want to, bump uglies with you is what it really is for some of y'all, because it's 2 of cups is in reverse and evidence energy here. So this person is trying to find out if you really like women, or if you would be interested in dealing with them on the low. Because you got a lot of down low people out here, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being down low as long as you're being honest with the people that you're being intimate with or that you are interested in. You can keep your business private. There's nothing wrong with being a private person. What you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors. But as long as it's consenting, meaning that, all hands, all swords are on the table. Everybody knows what it is, so that means that you're consenting. Lies could be by omission. Okay, so someone could say, well, I didn't ever tell them that. Yeah, but you didn't say anything. So that's a lie too. So a lot of people do that slick shit with that magician in reverse and that 6 of sword energy in reverse. Well, I never said, I never told them I wanted to be in a relationship with them or anything like that. Yeah, but you never told them you didn't either. And you purposely would keep them around and have them in, constant connection with you as if y'all in a connection. And then as soon as this person asks you what's up, you can't answer them or you won't tell them nothing, and then they pull away, and now you want to try to, bring them back with spell work or your manipulative words, which is spell work. You know what I'm saying? Spell work can vary. It could be just something people lying to you, manipulating you, trying to tell you stuff to keep you from moving forward. Everything from that to somebody actually lighting candles to actually paying somebody to do some shit. It varies. Anytime you're trying to manipulate a person and go against their free will, you performing spell work. Confusion as well. You're trying to cause a person confusion, not telling them the truth, not being honest with them. That's a form of spell work. Yeah, look at, so we got the introvert energy. So this is somebody who could be with the person, they're with somebody, right? But they don't want to be with the person they with. They're trying to be with you. That's what I'm getting. So for some of y'all, that is the case. This person could be trying to find out. You could be with somebody, and they could be trying to find out. Like there could be a couple, and things are not going good in the relationship. One of the people in the partnership could be going to someone trying to do spell work. Somebody could be trying to look online to see what somebody's doing, trying to stop somebody's financial situation. Here is what I'm getting with this six goes in reverse and this judgment in reverse with the death energy. Somebody could be trying to stop someone's money. Somebody could be doing something with somebody's ID or someone's identification is also what I'm getting here. There could be some false documentation that could have been filed. Somebody is being investigated is what I'm also feeling in the death. It could be something about insurance. Okay, somebody could have plotted on a lover with their, okay, so somebody could be married and they may have a lover on the side, and they could be plotting with their lover to do their marriage partner in, and collect this insurance policy. Okay, that could be something that's going on with that too. You got people saying, oh, I'm just with them for the money, that's it. And somebody's like, yeah, okay, all right. With the six sword energy in reverse, somebody could also be threatening to leave someone. Like, if you're going to leave a relationship, don't threaten a person and tell them you leaving, especially when y'all got assets and children and all of that intermingled, because people get ugly once they find out that you want to separate from them. Like, that brings out another energy in this person that you might not have ever seen before. Okay, maybe you have and you're nervous about it, but for some of y'all, this is why relationships could be very, very tricky. If you definitely are done with somebody and you definitely don't want to be with them no more, why do you got to sit there and tell, well, that's why I'm leaving you now? And that is like, why would you do that when this person could be on some funny shit, and then boom, next thing you know, you ain't around no more because you sitting here, threatening somebody as if they won't handle things. Like, you don't play when it come to love. Okay, a lot of people is right here in jail, or in the either in they dead, they in the graveyard, they in the prison system, or they in the hospital because they was playing with people emotions. All right, so don't play with people emotions. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Yeah, see, self love. Somebody wants out of a situation. They realize it's not for them. But a lot of the reason why this spell work or whatever the manipulation tactic was that is no longer working is because someone has decided that, you know what, I've done everything I can with this relationship. It's not working. Somebody wants proof. It's like, are we going to be together or not? And this person is like manipulating them, trying to keep them around. That's another thing here. And that's not working. Okay, so it's a couple different things going on here. But yeah, here's the strategy. What I tell you? The strategy was with the Six of Pentacle energy in reverse. This is what the strategy is to take from somebody, to make sure that somebody is without, to make sure somebody doesn't have, okay, that they can't do. So like I said, there's somebody here who's upset because somebody's ending a connection or ending a marriage or ending a relationship or a situationship, whatever it is. Whatever they were doing to keep this person around, lies, whatever, is not working. It is not working. But somebody's also trying to get around someone. Someone's with a partner and they're plotting on someone. Bonnie and Clyde are working together against one of their lovers. Okay, they're trying to get somebody's ID. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Somebody's trying to get somebody's ID, and then they're going to try to do some type of false documentation. Is what I'm getting here. So be careful with who you allow in your personal space. Be careful where you leave your things. Like, some people are just so frivolous, they'll allow people to come to their house and then they'll just leave their wallet or their pocketbook, laying around on their, you know what I mean? And you got company in your house. You don't know this person. Or this is somebody you may have only been dealing with a few times, and maybe this is the first time they're coming to your house or something like that. But somebody's looking to get somebody's documentation or ID, or somebody's social security number, or some type of paperwork on somebody where they can get your social security number, your driver's license, something like that, because somebody's trying to set up some type of insurance policy with somebody, and then they're going to do them in. Like, this is craziness right here. This is what somebody's intentions are or were. Somebody may have already gotten away with this. Okay, and now one of the partners is feeling guilty, and now maybe they are trying to get evidence to turn on this person and let them know, like, yo. So the police could be investigating here with evidence and strategy. They could be investigating a death, and so two people are now the culprit here. So somebody could be trying to gather evidence, and so now that these people are no longer together, it could be now that the Mr. and Mrs. Smith or Ward or Roses, now they turning on each other. They might have been down with the plan in the first place, but police pull a person to the side. Hey, we got evidence that y'all was involved. And so now this person is like, okay, well, if I turn on such and such, can you give me immunity? Or you know how people do. They'll be like, yo, I'll tell you what really went down if you promise me you can get me out of the situation, or I ain't got to do no jail time, or I can get a minimum sentence or something like that. Yeah, because it was a fail. It didn't work. Whatever the plan was did not work. Okay, somebody got caught. If somebody was trying to do something to screw someone over, like I told you, it's emphatically no. It's just not working. It does not work. It's not going to work. Okay, if somebody's plotting this right now, it's not going to work. Okay, it's just not. Joyless. Yeah, because somebody's unhappy. Some miserable, unhappy person plotting on someone. Someone could be plotting to try to keep you from meeting someone because they mad because you left. It's like, oh, you think you leaving? With the Six of Swords and the okay card. Oh, you think you leaving? Yeah, okay. All right. If you think so, miserable. Okay. Don't want you to be happy because you've moved on. You've acquired self-love and moved on. Yeah, see, they think whatever it is going to work. Somebody think that you messing with someone at work. Some of you could be messing with someone at work. I don't know. Okay, or this person could be in cahoots with somebody that they work with. Somebody that they work with is the person who could be helping them or helping them plan a strategy against you. Somebody's hoping that it works, but yeah, there's a faded connection here. So this was a lesson here. Somebody was meant to learn a lesson with this connection. Okay, meant to teach you something, meant to teach you self-love, self-respect, self-esteem, true love. Okay, true love is, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. It is that way because you were meant to run into this person. um I feel like this person never felt the love that they feel with you. All right. They knew it was true and they knew it was sincere, but instead of them growing up and being an adult about it, and giving you giving the connection the validity it deserved, they just wanted to use you. You got some people who they are so low vibrational that they meet somebody who truly loves them, truly cares for them, and instead of them recognizing how rare that is and trying to nurture that, and establish a bond, they'll just use the person. Oh, I know they like me, so I'll just get whatever from them. I'll let them do. I'll get money from them. Da 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 da. Just use them, and they know this person care about them. Yeah, wait, the timing is not right. So for some of y'all might meet somebody who is coming out of a situation like this. Um, or maybe this person is trying to reach out to you and connect with you. I feel like somebody's not answering calls, somebody's blocking someone, somebody's not accepting connections or communication, um, because the timing is not right here. Also, if this is a situation where I was just talking about, where you have someone who just they're realizing now that they lost out, they realized they had somebody who was decent, but because they was immature, things didn't work out. It didn't work out at all because they weren't ready. Okay, they just weren't ready. Heads ain't ready. Okay, so somebody realizes that now. Now they're unhappy because you woke up and smelled the coffee, and so now you're no longer wasting your time with this person, and they're upset and pissed off because now they realize that the shit that they tried to do is a fail. They realize that the relationship failed because they were playing games. So now they got to learn a lesson just like you had to learn. Yeah, Capricorn energy. So, this is what's coming out in Capricorn season. Also, Capricorn is the devil energy here. So, very toxic connection here. It was based on uh gain. It wasn't real love or wasn't real connection. Yeah, this person wanted to just drain you for whatever they could get from you. Okay, that's what that Six of Pentacle energy was in verse, whether it's resources, sex, all the above, your physical energy, your time. Yeah, there was a trickster. Came in to do whatever it was that they wanted to do. That's what that magician energy in reverse was all about. All right. So some of you have recognized this now and you stepped away, and now this person is getting a karma. That's all it is to it. Yeah, lust. So that's that Capricorn energy and that vampire energy. So sexual energy. Some of y'all was dealing with a cold, just a straight up vampire. Especially with the judgment energy in reverse and the magician in reverse. That's a vampire. That's somebody who is possessed with a demonic entity, like a succubus, incubus energy. All right. So what you have to understand is there's some people who are not people. Okay, you may sound weird to some, but for those who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There are some people who don't have a soul, or they were vibrating so low that their soul is compromised by entities. Okay, and so these entities will look for people to feed on. Okay, so for some of y'all, that's what y'all was dealing with. You was dealing with a succubus incubus energy who was feeding on somebody. And look at the thrill card came out as well. So this was all about fun for them. This type of shit turns them on. Like they like using you, taking advantage of you, tricking you. Like it was a power thing for them to be able to fool you. Okay, this is weird as fuck. But this is what was coming out here. Okay, so for some of y'all, this is what you was dealing with. You was dealing with a demon seed. Okay, somebody who was possessed by a devil, a demon. Okay, they work for the ops, which is the devil energy. And like I said, some people they vibrate so low that their soul is easily susceptible to demonic entities, so they walk around doing demonic shit. And if you ask them why they do what they do, they can't even tell you why they did what they did or why they do what they do. That's how you know they possessed. Karmic. I told you this was a lesson for you. Okay, and this is a lesson for this person too. Now that you've come out of this connection, this person didn't have no joy in their life until you was around. And for some of y'all, this person sucked the joy right out of your life with the joyless energy. As soon as they come around, they just suck the energy out of the air. This is somebody who, whenever they come around, it's just bad news. It's just bad vibes, just bad energy all the way around the board. It's like, ugh, lust, thrills, and karmic. I mean, what else can I say? You got the trickster energy here, right? You may have really been in love with this person. You may have really cared for this person because you saw potential in them. But see, that's why you can't date on potential. I had to learn that myself too. You can't date on potential. You got to date on what this person is showing you. Base your connection on what they're actually showing you. Are they showing you that they're capable of a connection? Are they showing you that right now? If they're not, then you got to deal with what you're being shown instead of what you think it could possibly be. And that's what that manipulative energy is with that devil, that Pluto energy in reverse and that magician energy in reverse. That's that manipulative energy where this person, yeah, and that two of cup energy in reverse here. That's just toxic love. Okay, a toxic sexual connection here. All right, is what I'm getting. But like I said, some of you dealing with somebody who, like if you're heterosexual, you could be a woman and you're heterosexual and you got a homegirl around you and she always acting weird and you don't understand why, and arguing with you and you don't understand what it is. She attracted to you. Or you got somebody that's stalking you. Like I had a chick at my job, just hating on me for no reason. I thought it was just jealousy, but I found out that she was gay, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. See, sometimes that be going on too. Okay, not saying that people who are gay are demonic. I'm not saying that at all, because the cards that came out were but this is somebody who uses their sexual prowess to take advantage and use people, and their intent was to do you dirty anyway once they got you where they wanted you. All right, so with that being said, that's what I got for y'all. And actually, I do want to do something else. Hold on, I don't know why hold on, let me see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get another set of another set of cards out here. All right. Let's see. All right, I hope y'all doing all right. I hope y'all enjoying your if you celebrate the holidays, you enjoying your holiday season. Hopefully you went shopping and you did whatever it is you was going to do. Bought whatever it is you was going to buy, excuse me. Bought whatever it is you was going to buy whatever it is you was going to buy. Let's see. I think we'll do another read. Let's see. Let me move these over here. All right. Messages for the collective. What else we got with that? Emphatically not. That was the first one. Let's see what else we got going on. Moving on. All right, let's get 6 cards. What else does the collective need to know? What else we doing? What else we talking about? Okay, so we got the 5 of Pentacle energy in reverse, the King of Wands upright, the 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles reverse, High Priestess reverse, and Queen of Swords reverse. All right, so what else we got going on? Well, this King of Wand energy is somebody who is just very animated, is what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody who very animated. They always got a story. Yo, let me tell you what happened. And everybody always laughing. Like, this could be somebody who always cracking jokes. The comedian in the group type of thing here. So somebody could be getting up with their friends, getting up with their family members or whatever. And you got that cousin. This could be the uncle, the King of Wands. I'm getting like an uncle, who's cracking jokes, talking trash. He's like, yo, Uncle such and such gonna be over at the house. Uncle such and such coming over, or his cousin such and such coming over. I'm getting that type of energy here. So somebody could be calling off work, okay, because they want to hang out with their peoples. Somebody could be making plans and rearranging their plans because they want to hang out with whoever they want to hang out with. So somebody could be like, oh, okay, well, we got to go over this one's house and then we got to go over that one's house. And somebody could be trying to get someone or inviting someone someplace and trying to get someone to confirm if they're coming or not, is what I'm getting here. Somebody's trying to get the day off. So somebody could be trying to call out and figure out what they can tell their boss or their supervisor so they can get the day off is what I'm getting here. Somebody don't care if they ain't going to be paid or not. The 7 of Pentacles energy is in reverse. Somebody don't give a shit. It's like, yo, I could go make that money back someplace else. I want the day off. I want to be able to spend time with my family or chill with my friends, or I want to be able to go out and do what it is that I want to do. Now, this don't have to be about a birthday party. I mean, it could be about the holidays, but it could just be about a birthday party as well, or some type of celebration, or just going to the bar, hanging out with your friends, or, maybe getting together, going to someone's house and hanging out. So I get that somebody's like, if you could see, he got an earpiece on, and it's like you can see the microphone by his mouth. So this is like him, calling everybody, or you're like, yo, come over. We're going to have a party. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Or we're going to get together. We're going to do A, B, and C, It's like with the 5 of Pentacle energy in reverse, yo, I got a couple dollars. We're going to go do what we got to do. With the High Priestess energy, this is somebody calling people out. And it's like, yo, don't tell such and such. Okay, because they ain't gonna do nothing but they ain't got no money, so don't tell them type of thing. I'm not paying for them, you know what I'm saying, because they ain't gonna have no money. So no, this is for people who got money or who willing to pay or who's gonna chip in type of thing is what I'm getting as well. Okay, this is 5 of Pentacle in reverse. Yeah, protest. Yeah, this is somebody who don't want to pay. It's like, yo, we always invite this person, but then it's like we always got to pay for them to come, or they ain't got no ride. And I don't see no wands out here, but this is somebody who, it's like they a cheapskate. They try to get over on free. People know somebody like that, right? Y'all get together. Yeah, the trap energy. It's like, yo, I'm not doing this. Like, this is somebody saying this is somebody taking a stand. The King of Wands is like, nah, we're not doing that. You gotta pay. If you want to come, it's gonna cost you such and such. Okay, you gotta bring drinks. Bring something. You can't just come empty-handed and eat and drink, and nah, we're not doing that. So it's like somebody is like, yo, don't tell someone something, but I feel like it gets out. I feel like it gets out. Oops. Yeah, with the alliance energy and the Three of Cups. So these are people who are working together. Okay. I don't know if somebody is trying to get somebody caught out there, because like I said, this King of Wands is somebody who talks a lot. Like this is somebody who lies a lot. I mean, he's not coming out in reverse, but I mean, he could be borderline reverse in the sense where he always got a story. You know them people you be around. Yo, I was with such and such the other night. Yo, she came through. Yo, let me tell you. Like them, one of them type of people. Always got a story. Always, it's just like you listen to their story, you just be laughing like, yo, this person is crazy as hell. Yo, he ain't tell you about when he went over to such and such house and what happened over there. Like that type of energy here is what I'm getting. Okay, overload with the Two of Pentacles energy in reverse. Yeah, somebody don't have money. So somebody's like, yo, I can't go out. I wish I could, but I don't got it. Somebody's like, yo, I got you. Or somebody is like, you know how somebody could invite you to come out, right? Like for me, there's rules to everything. So if I call you up and I say, yo, let's go grab something to eat, that means I'm paying. If I call you and I say, yo, let's go get something to eat, or let's go to a movie, or let's go to a play, and I specifically be like, yo, you got to get a ticket costs, blah, blah, blah. If I don't specifically bring up money to you and I'm like, yo, let's go, I got it. Like if I'm inviting you, I got it. This person is somebody who will invite you and then you don't have no money and you don't have that conversation with this person and you'll get there and then it's a problem. Okay, it's a problem because somebody don't got no money. All right, but it was not conversated about with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess. And so, somebody did not say, yo, you don't have money, or yo, I'm not paying for you, or I don't have it for you. So this is somebody who feels like they were trapped. They were caught up in some bullshit. Okay. Now this could also be, what I also saw online was there's a woman who had a story where she had went out with her friends, or she went out of town with her friends, and she put the hotel in her name and everything, and she put the deposit down and everything, and everybody checked in, and it was like, oh yeah, we'll give you money once we go out to dinner. So everybody checked in and got themselves together, got dressed, went out to dinner. Then when they get to dinner, they're ordering drinks and doing everything, but yet they still ain't gave homegirl her money. So, so homegirl ended up just bouncing. She ended up bouncing, leaving whatever the restaurant was without paying, because when it was time to pay, they was looking for her. Because I guess she was the one who always paid for things, or she would just be like, I got it. And so these other friends, they like clearly took advantage of her and was doing it intentionally. So what she did was they didn't give her money. So she got up and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So she got up from the table at the restaurant and she ended up leaving. This is what I remember. It's loosely based on this. But she got up and left. And then when she got up and left, she went back to the hotel, packed all her stuff, took the reservation, canceled the reservation, and left. And so they had to go back. Their stuff was out of the hotel room, and they had to move their stuff or pack their stuff and go someplace else and find a room and pay for a room, because she ended up checking out. And she was the one who had to, like, this is one of these type of things where you got people trying to take advantage of. It could be up to 3 people who are together doing the shit. So be careful when you getting together with people and they planning some shit. They trying to get you, stuck with the bill. Okay. Or somebody trying to get somebody stuck with the bill. That's some foul shit. Okay. But it looks like somebody is complaining about it with the protest and the Five of Pentacle energy in reverse. Somebody's not having it. Like, yo, you're not going to get me stuck with the bill. Okay. So yeah, somebody is now, stuck with the bill. They trying to, pay everything off because somebody might have dipped out. Also, I'm getting that eat and dash type of thing. You know how you go to the restaurant and some people, I did this when I was in college, but I only did it because my back was up against the wall. It was like 4 of us and we went to Friendly's restaurant. I don't know if you ever heard of Friendly's back in the day, but they still got them around scattered. They got one down here in Virginia where I'm at. But went to a Friendly's restaurant when I was in college. It was like 4 of us and we ordered our food or whatever. And then one of them was like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So she went to the bathroom, and then the other one was like, yo, let me go check on her. She's been gone for a minute. So we look out, because we're sitting near a window. So we look out the window and them other 2 is outside waving to us to come outside. And I'm like, oh shit. So I was able to pay for my food, but at the same time, if I was the only one left, I would have been stuck paying for everything. So I ended up getting up and bouncing too. It's like one of these type of situations going on. You got to be careful with the people you hang out with. Okay, if people can't pay their bills, don't fuck around with that because you'll end up going to jail. You know, yeah, homeless. Okay, you'll end up, being in a situation here where somebody might have found out that somebody don't got no money, they ain't got no place to stay. Oh, also be careful who you invite to your house. Be careful who you invite to your house this holiday season. I'm telling you, I think this came out in another reading I did. I don't know which channel it was. I got two channels. Actually, I got three. But it came out, was it last week or a week before last? Where you got to be careful inviting certain people to the house. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come by, da, 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 and they'll come by and then they ass won't leave. 2-3 days going by, you're cleaning up the house, you're doing dishes, you're straightening up the house, the party's over. But this person's still hanging around and you looking at them like, okay, this is my peoples. I'm not gonna stress them, but they here for an extra day or two. So then it's like, okay, when you leaving? And it's like now you find out that this person ain't got no place to stay. Okay, that type of shit. Yeah, with the origin. So now they want to stay and move in with you. This is what I'm talking about here. You gotta be careful. Be careful inviting people over. They don't telling you what's going on here. It's a trap. Okay? It's some bullshit. Definitely some bullshit. Queen of Swords reverse in the origin. Somebody lying about where they live. Okay, lying about, oh, I'll be out by such and such a time. They lying. They ain't got no place to stay. Be careful. All right, and make sure you look at the squatters' rights, squatters' laws in your state when you invite somebody over, because some places all they got to do is stay with you for a week, and you gonna have a problem getting them out. You gonna have to get a court order. So make sure you pay attention to squatters' laws wherever you live at before you let people come to your house. Okay? Yeah, self-assurance. This is somebody who is coming off like they cocky, they got it together, they good. Yeah, this is somebody who, this is what I'm talking about with this. Didn't I tell you this is somebody, this King of Wands? What did I tell you in the beginning? This King of Wands is somebody who got a story for everything. See, what had happened was, and okay, this is somebody who know they could get over. Okay, they self-assured that they could play this game, that they could trick you. Yeah, this is somebody who's on some bullshit, okay? Definitely on some bullshit. And look I can't make it up. Look at the card they fell out. Be careful. I'm telling you. It's a whole new world out here. It's a whole new world out here. People going through it. And they don't give a they don't give a damn about you and what you got going on. You got people coming around you, they think you got it, and they just gonna use you and then they're gonna dip out. Some of these people ain't even being honest about their situation. They just coming in playing games, and the next thing you know, they gonna disappear on you, and you stuck with the bill, or you stuck with, taking care of everything. Be careful. Yeah, CEO. This is somebody who act like they the boss. They got it together. They got it going on. Or this could be somebody who looking at you. Oh, you got money. They got such and such got money. I'll just go over their house. Yeah, here's the Aries energy. Y'all gonna end up fighting. Okay, this is aggressive energy here. CEO and Aries. This is aggressive energy. So this could be two men. Okay. Yeah, and look at this. This is a lot of fire energy. Okay, so arguing, fighting. All right, this is someone being aggressive, someone taking advantage of somebody else, someone strong arming or overpowering someone else because they not being honest, they lying. Okay, this is somebody who feels like they could take somebody, like, yo, I could do it. Yeah, wishful thinking. This person is plotting and scheming on how they want things to do, how they want things to go. They got wishful thinking going on here. Self-assured, wishful thinking they got everything in control with the CEO card. Yo, I got everything under control, don't worry. Lying their ass off and the whole nine. Yeah, psychopath energy. Look at this. Lying ass. Lying ass. Salty, bitter because maybe you didn't go for it or you put them in their place. This is somebody who could be just mad and jealous at you, so they just scheming on you. This could be somebody trying to set you up purposely, to set you up to take the bill or take the fall. I just get an energy of someone trying to trap someone or someone dirty. It's 3 people involved though with the alliance and 3 of Cups. It's up to 3 people involved on some bullshit. I don't know what, but they lying. Okay, they lying about where they are. They lying about where they stay. They lying about where they live in, who they living with. Yeah, you can't trust them. Listen to your intuition. It's gonna lead you in the right direction. Yeah, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. So for some of you, you've been away from this person for a minute, and now you're starting to see all the shit that happens. For some of you, this is stuff that happened in the past, and now you're looking back at this, how this person played you, and you realizing how they did what they did. Like, oh, okay. For some of y'all, this person trying to come back around. I feel like they're trying to bend the block. Be careful, because they got a plan. They salty, they bitter, they angry, and they're relying on the chemistry that y'all have, whether it's a friendship chemistry or whether it's a sexual chemistry. They're relying on that to use that against you. This could be a dude, like you could be a female, and you could be it could be a dude that you used to mess with, and now because it's the holidays or it's your birthday or it's his birthday or something like that, he want to come over, and then you just be like, all right, well, some time has passed. You was an attractive person. Yeah, we did have a falling out. You was dishonest. You wasn't, you lied to me or whatever. But you not listening to your intuition, you allow this person to come over anyway. Now you're not going to be able to get this person out your house. And for some of y'all, they could be physically aggressive towards you. Okay, but like I said, this could be a family member too. It could be you may have a male family. You could be a guy and you got a male family member, and he may come by. He might be bigger than you physically or whatever. Maybe when y'all grew up, maybe this your cousin and y'all grew up, he was the one who always used to beat dudes up for you, right? And beat dudes up, anybody mess with you. Maybe you wasn't the aggressive type, and he was. Well, now he could be bitter and miserable or what have you. Maybe y'all had a falling out, I don't know. And maybe now he want to come by your house. It's the holidays or your birthday. So now he come by and he strong arm you and he don't want to leave now. That type of thing. So you got to be careful with these people. Trust your intuition. Trust, you had some time apart from this person for some of y'all for a reason, because this person was no good. They did you wrong, or you know how they get down. Trust that, because for some of y'all, they coming around and the goal is to take advantage of you. They have zero apathy. They are a psychopath. Look at these cards. Psychopath, apathy, dishonesty, self-assurance. CEO, meaning that they think they got shit together, they got it figured out, they the boss, they running you, they running shit. With the Aries card, somebody who could be aggressive, okay, somebody who is like warrior energy, somebody who's willing to fight and get physical, okay. Look at this, is not good. So be careful who you let get in your house, because this is somebody who's trying to strong arm you. All right, this is what I got for y'all. I hope you got something out of this. If you celebrate the holidays, again, I wish you happy holidays, happy birthday, Cap City. All right, aka Capricorn. I love you guys, and I wish you the best. And I'll see you in another reading. I might do a few more before the new year. If I don't, happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces.